A couple of things to consider in advance of the final. Let's deal with Germany first. And the question, I suppose, on everyone's mind is, were Germany that good in pumping 7 behind Brazil, or were Brazil that bad? That's the issue.
It's a great question. I have no idea the answer. Probably a bit of both. But listen, Germany were very, very good. They were ruthless, obviously. But look at this World Cup, and it's about moments, right? And against Algeria, they made the switch. Put Philipp Lahm back at right back. It was Khedira, Schweinsteiger in the midfield, and the whole team began to click, began to purr. Won that game. Then they beat France, looked really good, and then that game against Brazil. Yeah, freak result, but they finally looked like a real contending World Cup champion in the making. So I think that was a moment, but listen, the Brazil game at this point I think is an irrelevance.
Argentina obviously will have looked at what went on there, and they'll want to make sure they are tight defensively, and they were tight defensively against the Netherlands. Javier Mascherano had the game of the tournament for him.
I tell you, it's funny, look at this World Cup with Argentina, and the first group phase was all Messi. Knockout phase has been all Javier Mascherano. They've become very pragmatic, very defensive, and boy, he has been that leader once again. Was captain, of course, before Messi took the helm 3 years ago under Sabella. Maradona loved this guy, and he's been outstanding so far, even with a torn anus, as he tells us. Sounds awful. Hopefully he's healthy for Sunday.
I'm glad you said that and not me. Now, the other thing, of course, is for Argentina, if they are to be successful, a lot of people think that Lionel Messi has to come up and conjure up a magical game. He was unable to do that against the Netherlands, who marked him out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. In the knockout phase overall, he's been pretty quiet, actually. Now, his father has told Brazilian media and Argentine media that his legs feel like they're 100 pounds each. He's exhausted, and he's running less for sure. And we're not seeing that same spring in his step, so maybe he is a little bit tired right now. But this is his moment. We've been discussing Messi's career so far and winning everything so far except for a World Cup. It's his moment to become that player, that iconic brand like Maradona and like Pele. Can he do it? We're going to find out. It should be a fascinating tilt.
Well, no clear favorite and a lot of question marks around this one. Of course, they will all be answered on Sunday afternoon.